Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Yoon Jung-min. In Hanoi, South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol meets his Vietnamese counterpart, Vo Van Thuong, on the second day of his state visit, during which they agreed to step up security cooperation as President Yoon labels North Korea's nuclear and missiles as the most urgent security threat in the region. And Korea vows to increase the amount in concessional loans for that country by 2030. Our presidential office correspondent Oh Soo-young is in Hanoi to fill us in from the ground.
South Korea and Vietnam have penned over a dozen deals to initiate their strategic partnership to overcome regional geopolitical and trade uncertainties. During his three-day state visit to Hanoi, President Yoon Suk-yeol on Friday held a summit with his Vietnamese counterpart Vo Van Thuong, signing a joint action plan.
오늘 양국은 포괄적 전략 동반자 관계 이행을 위한 행동 계획을 채택하고 한-베트남 관계를 더욱 내실 있게 발전시켜 나아가기로 했습니다.
Vietnam prioritizes South Korea in economic and social development projects and foreign policy, and wishes to develop a comprehensive strategic partnership, practically and effectively in the long run.
Seoul and Hanoi first agreed to establish an annual dialogue channel between their foreign ministers and strengthen Vietnam's maritime security capabilities through naval and coast guard cooperation, as well as the transfer of retired Korean vessels. Their new security deals were reached amid growing geopolitical tension and territorial claims in the South China Sea. A presidential official stressed that the amount of retired vessels transferred to Vietnam would not be at a level that would raise eyebrows in Beijing. Both Seoul and Hanoi wish to have an orderly state of relations in the Indo-Pacific for regional peace and global trade. On economic relations, the leaders agreed to establish a working group with a goal of reaching $150 billion in trade volume by 2030. To foster greater trade ties, the two sides penned MOUs, including the recognition of driver's licenses, certificates of origin, and labour-related rules, and greater support for startups. To collaborate in crucial future industries, the two sides will establish a mineral supply chain centre and cooperate in energy and infrastructure spanning LNG power generation and smart cities. Seoul will also increase its economic cooperation funding for Vietnam from the current $2 billion to $4 billion by 2030. It will also expand grants for development projects in crucial areas like transport, health, climate change and digital transformation, as well as joint science and tech cooperation. In light of South Korea's efforts to become a global pivotal state as a more active stakeholder in the global community, the 11-member Association of Southeast Asian Nations is also a crucial partner in securing sea lines for trade and regional stability, including handling a nuclear North Korea. Thuong on Friday said Vietnam is ready to contribute to denuclearizing the Korean peninsula. A senior Yoon official told reporters Seoul takes this to mean Hanoi supports denuclearizing North Korea and will closely cooperate with Seoul on Pyongyang's provocations and Korean peninsula security issues.
Going forward, Yoon said he hopes Seoul-Hanoi ties will expand as a gateway to establish a comprehensive strategic partnership with the ASEAN as a whole, marking 35 years of their dialogue partnership in 2024. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News, Hanoi.